Hi, welcome back to the coronavirus lockdown interviews. I'm Jamison Wrin, and I'm joined with my environmental science teacher, Eric Sabo. He's a environmental science teacher, biology and marine biology teacher at Rockport High School, where I attend. So I want to get right to the bat. And Mr. Sabo, what do you think? Um, how do you how are we seeing the environment respond to less human activity at the moment?
Well, first of all, Jamison, I want to thank you for
Of course.
considering me worthy of this interview. Um, these are unprecedented times, as you know.
Of course.
We're hearing a lot of negative, a lot of negativity, obviously, about the pandemic. But there are some positive things coming out of this.
Yeah.
Such as the reduction of greenhouse gases, a significant reduction. And so the reduced human activity, in particular, the burning of fossil fuels, it's been quite remarkable how nature has made a considerable rebound from our lack of anthropogenic activity.
Mm-hmm.
And there's indications of this around the world.
Yeah.
For example, the air pollution in Beijing has gone down considerably, where they now have, beautiful, clear spring days, which they haven't seen in years. They can actually breathe the air.
Wow.
Venice, Italy, the canals are cleaning up. You can actually see the bottom of these canals. Dolphins are coming back.
Wow.
This is all within a short period of time. We're talking 1 to 2 months.
Yeah.
So it's been quite remarkable. That Mother Earth can really kind of take a breath.
Yeah. So we're seeing all these things, all this data is coming out. All of these amazing things are happening with Beijing and Venice, Italy. Do you think like our society will start making changes because of what we're seeing now?
I mean, I hope so. I think this allows us to pause and reflect about our impact on the environment. And it should make people realize, how much of an impact we are having on the planet, the climate, worldwide. This is a global issue. I think people need to realize that everybody needs to be in this together, just like the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like, we can have regulations in the US and then China has their own regulations. We need to all be in this together for it to work. But I think this is a unique opportunity for us to take a look at the dramatic decrease in greenhouse gases, and that nature can rebound and rebound pretty rapidly. So I think we all need to take a look at this seriously and think about our path forward and change our path as far as certainly the use of fossil fuels in particular, and switch towards renewable energy, such as solar, incorporating more renewable energy.
Right. Okay. So you're saying all these things, and this is your thing. You're an environmental science teacher, and you're really educated in this, and you're teaching your students all of these things. But do you think the media, at its peak right now, peak media season, do you think they should be spending more time talking about this and covering this and spreading the word?
I think right now, the media is obviously focused on this pandemic, and rightly so. You've got a lot of lives being lost, and it's horrific. And so I understand why the media is focused on this. But I think more people die every year from air pollution. 7 million people to be exact. Well, not exact, but that is a
Estimate.
number that gets thrown out there.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 3 years off our life expectancy, air pollution, water pollution. So more people are dying from climate change than a pandemic. But I think it gets somewhat overlooked because we're not seeing it. It's not immediate, like the pandemic, you can see the result of that. Climate change is more gradual. But it's affecting all of us.
Yeah, it's happening in real time.
I mean, it's happening, but the problem is that it doesn't get the coverage, as you were saying, that it deserves.
Right.
It certainly should. Right now, it's not going to because, obviously of the pandemic, but it shouldn't take a pandemic for us to wake up and realize that our human activity is hurting the planet. It's devastating the planet.
Yeah.
So what good is all these materialistic things when you don't have a planet to live on? So I think that's an important message that needs to be sent. That the way we're doing things currently is not working for our climate, and it's hurting us all. We hurt the planet, we're hurting ourselves.
Definitely. Yeah, you speak a lot about that in your class, and that's what I want to switch the subject a little bit. What's it like teaching an online class? I've heard a lot of teachers talking about it, how they've never done this before. It's new ground. What's it like for you?
Well, certainly it's different. I mean, I think it's different for all of us. I feel fortunate that we do have this technology during these trying times. Last time this happened was 1918, the Spanish flu. They certainly didn't have this technology, obviously. So I feel fortunate I can connect with my students and see their faces. It certainly doesn't simulate the in-class experience for me in particular, because I teach science and I do labs.
Right.
So that part of it, the hands-on, you lose some of that, when this virtual remote online learning. I do think it has some advantages though, the flexibility. There's much more flexibility as far as scheduling and whatnot. So I do like some aspects of it, but it really doesn't, I mean, you can't simulate really everything that you can do in the classroom and the hands-on. For example, we went out on the Ardell, for a science cruise. I mean, obviously you can't do that online. So those are the things that, that I miss, is the social interaction with my students, the lab experiences, in the field work that we've done in marine science that you've been a part of. Those things you can't simulate, online.
No. All right. So for my last final question, I was thinking, what do you miss right now, stuck in quarantine, that you weren't expecting to miss?
I think it gives me a new appreciation of how much I really do love teaching and being it. I miss that connection and I have with my students and obviously my peers, faculty, staff, the camaraderie. It's a close-knit community, Rockport, which is why, I've been teaching there almost 20 years. The students are great. Faculty is very supportive. I enjoy going to work every day. Rockport's a beautiful place to work. I miss being able to take you guys down to the beach, or walk down to the beach, or do the hands-on activities that I enjoy doing with my students. Watching your faces light up and get excited when you experience new things. I miss that part of it. I miss just the daily conversations, the unexpected conversations that we have in class that just come up.
Yeah, we have a lot of those.
Yeah, we do, and I miss that.
Good.
I miss that. I miss that connection that I have with my students. That's why I teach.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your thoughts and taking the time today to talk with me. I do miss class a lot. Never thought I'd say that, but I miss being in science class and all of our banter and whatnot. So, Mr. Sabo, thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it, and have a good one.
Yeah, Jamison. Yeah, thank you, and I appreciate this time with you, and I miss having you in class, miss having all my students. So, but one message I'd like to just send out there is, we will get through this. And it's going to be a long, tough road, but we will get through this. And I think we'll be better for it once we get through it.
Yeah, there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we'll see you.
All right. We'll see you, Jamison. Thank you.